Hey guys, today we're going to be working on a cardio flow, trying to get our heart rate up, get a little sweat in, and hopefully just leave feeling a little better than when we started. So we'll go ahead and get started here in just a minute. Oops, here's Buddy. Gotta say hi, Bud. Say hi. Hello, he's cute. So that's what we're going to work on today. In order to get started, let's go ahead and come to our mat. Bring the big toes together to touch, knees go nice and wide. Come into a child's pose. Child's pose is a great pose to come to as a rest pose or a pose just to, catch your breath. I also really love it as a pose to, begin your practice because you're able to kind of block out the sights and sounds around you, become a little bit more in tune with yourself and what is going on within your body and your mind. So maybe here you want to close your eyes and really begin to focus on your breath. Just letting those inhales expand, and on your exhales just relaxing into your pose. Let's just take a few more breaths here, and then we will begin to jump right into it. If not already, go ahead and reach the arms out in front of you, planting the palms. Let's tuck the toes, lift the hips, and make our way to our first down dog of class. Pressing the hips up and away, really pressing firmly through the arms. Maybe you're going to move around here in your first down dog. Maybe you'd like to find some stillness. Just moving how you need to move here. Maybe pedaling the feet or coming on the toes. Just be here for a few moments. Maybe you want to shake the head yes and no, releasing any tension in the head and neck. Still really breathing here, focusing on that breath. And now taking a look between your hands, we're going to walk or step to the top of your mat. Now, just pay attention to whichever foot you step forward with first. I'm going to encourage you on our next round to choose the opposite one. So just something to take note of. And then when we're here, we're going to bring the big toes together to touch. We're going to sink the hips, bending at the waist, finding our first chair pose of class. We're going to inhale, standing all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, sinking the hips, bending the knees, making sure that you can see your big toes in front of your knees, maybe being more heavy in the heels so that you can lift your toes. And then exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank. Really pressing the ground away here, squeezing the inner thighs, pressing the heels towards the back of the room. We're going to hold here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Go ahead and slowly lower down. Untucking the toes. We'll find our cobra pose, pressing the tops of the feet, shoulders squeezing together, elbows squeeze in. And then making our way from here to downward facing dog, either coming through hands and knees or through a push-up, whichever you prefer. Coming back to our down dog, finding some stillness. And again, looking forward between the hands. This time we're going to step forward with the opposite foot, coming to the top of our mat, big toes together to touch. We're going to sink the hips, finding chair, squeezing the inner thighs, hugging the low belly in, lifting the chest. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, hands heart center. One more time, inhale, chair. Finding that weight in your heels. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway. Planting the palms and maybe stepping back with the opposite foot, if you can remember. Coming to plank. Lower slow. Inhale, cobra. Press back to down dog. Just settling into our down dog here. Remembering to breathe. On our inhale, let's reach the right leg up. Exhale, step it through between the hands. Inhale, rise up for crescent. Keeping the legs, right arm reaches back, left arm forward. And we're going to spin the back foot flat, windmilling the arms, coming to warrior two. And then from warrior two, right leg straightens, left leg bends, coming to Skandasana at the back of your mat. You can flex the toes, you can point the toes, your choice. You can come a lot lower if you want. Also, find this engages the glute more and helps to work the legs. From here, we're gonna come to a low lunge at the top of the mat. Preparing here, we're gonna bring most of our weight into this right leg. As we step forward, bringing the left knee to the chest. And extend all the way up, hands to heart center. Focus on something not moving. From here, extending the legs, the leg and the arms. Trying to keep that upper body stacked right over that right leg. And then we're gonna come through to standing split. Hands are gonna come to the mat. Left toes to the sky. Really lifting that left leg. And then left toes come to the back of the mat. Hands plant. Right foot comes up and out for three-legged dog. And then right toes meet the left. Coming forward to plank, lowering slow. Cobra or up dog. And press back to downward facing dog. We'll find that on the other side. So inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, step it through between the hands. Inhale, rise up for crescent. Keeping the legs, left arm towards the back, right arm towards the front. Twisting open. And then back foot spins flat. Coming to warrior two. Arms are long and strong. Left leg straightens, right knee bends, coming to Skandasana at the back of our mat. And then walking our way up to the top for a low lunge. Preparing here. Strong left leg, right knee to the chest. Standing up nice and slow, hands to heart center. Extending the arms and leg. Really trying to keep that right leg lifted. And then coming through, right leg out and back behind you, hands to the mat for standing split. Right toes come to meet the mat, plant the hands, left toes up and out. For three-legged dog, left toes come to meet the right. We'll shift forward to plank, lower slow. Find your cobra pose and press back to down dog. We'll do that flow a few more times, adding in a couple poses each round. So just stick with me. Inhale, right leg reaches. Exhale, step it through between the hand. Inhale, rise up for crescent. Twist it open. Legs stay the same. Let's flip it open to warrior two. From here, right elbow to right thigh, left arm up and over. And let's reverse our warrior. Coming back to warrior two. And we'll go Skandasana at the back of the mat. Coming through to our low lunge at the top of the mat. Bringing the weight into the right leg, left knee into the chest. Nice and slow, coming up to standing. hands to heart center. Arms reach high, left leg straightens. And then coming through, hands plant on the mat, finding standing split. Left toes meet the mat, right toes come up and out for three-legged dog. Right toes to meet the left, shift it forward to plank, lower slow, cobra or up dog, press back to downward facing dog, either coming through a push-up or coming through hands and knees. And then inhale, left leg reaches, exhale, step it through between the hands, inhale, rise up for crescent, keeping the legs, left arm reaches back, right arm forward. We'll spin it open, right foot spins flat for warrior two. Left elbow, left thigh, right arm reaches to the front of the room. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Coming back to warrior two. Then Skandasana at the back of your mat. From here, we'll crawl it forward to a low lunge. Prepping that left leg for your weight. Right knee comes to the chest, standing up nice and slow. Extending the arms and legs here, keeping that upper body over that left leg. And then shifting forward to standing split, hands to the mat, right toes high. Then right toes come to meet the mat, left toes up and out for three-legged dog. Toes to the mat, shift it forward to plank, and go through your vinyasa. Knee and down dog when you're ready. All right, inhale, right leg reaches. Exhale, step it through between the hands. Inhale, rise up for crescent. Twisting it open. We're gonna have a little change here as well. Inhale, reach back up for crescent. We're gonna cactus the arms, spreading wide across the chest. And then chest to thigh, arms like wings, really pressing through that back heel to keep you stable. And then we'll windmill up for warrior two. Right elbow, right thigh, left arm up and over. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Back to warrior two. And then we'll straighten through the right leg, bending into the left leg for Skandasana. Crawling back to the top of our mat to our low lunge. Prepping here. Inhale, left leg comes in towards the chest. Nice and slow, standing all the way up. Leg and arm extend. Coming through to standing split, left toes reach high. And then left toes meet the mat. Right leg comes up and out for three-legged dog. And then coming through to plank. Lowering slow. Moving through your vinyasa. And meet in down dog. We've got one more side. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, step it through between the hands. Inhale, rise up for crescent. Keeping the legs, left arm reaches back, right arm forward, twist it open. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, cactus the arms, spread wide across the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And then exhale, chest to thigh, arms like wings. Really pressing through that back heel. This helps stabilize. And then back foot spins flat. We'll windmill open to warrior two. Left elbow, left thigh. Right arm up and over. Reverse your warrior. Coming back to warrior two. Skandasana at the back of the mat. And then we'll crawl our way up to the front. Right knee to the chest, standing all the way up. Extending the arms and leg. Then shifting forward through to standing split. Right leg reaches high. Right toes come to meet the mat. The left toes reach up and out. And then left toes plant. Shifting forward to plank. Slowly lowering. Make your way through your vinyasa. Meet in down dog. Once you make your way to down dog, let's just take about 5 rounds of breath here. Probably catching our breath as we move in. Trying to slow your breathing by taking nice, deep, slow breaths. And then from here, we'll set the knees down, make our way onto our backs. Get in one nice little twist. So bringing the knees into the chest. Let's hold on to the right knee, let the left leg go heavy. Right arm comes out like a T. And then we'll twist the lower body over to the left. Your gaze can be up at the ceiling or over at that right hand. Working to keep the right shoulder on the mat. One more deep breath here. Exhale, come back to center. Keeping hold of the left leg, let the right leg go heavy. Left arm out to the wall. And then we'll twist the lower body over to the right. One last breath here. Coming back to center, let's hug the knees into the chest. Maybe rock a little side to side. And then maybe if you want, you can even rock front to back. And make our way up to a seat. Thanks so much for joining. I hope that you feel a little bit better than when you started. I know I felt my heart rate get up and I feel a little sweaty now, but which is a good thing. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.